In the game of chess, as in life, the ultimate trap is not losing a piece. It's losing your mind before the match even ends. For over 1,000 years, chess wasn't just a game. It was a mandatory curriculum for emperors, generals, and elite minds. It was taught in schools, not to entertain, but to forge human intelligence. Why? Because this 64-square board is a perfect, brutal simulator of the chaotic world we live in. If you look closely, every move is a mirror. Here are 5 psychological lessons from the board that will fix your life. Chapter 1. The algorithm of failure and the power of the daily review. After just one move from each player, there are 400 possible board positions. By move 2, it explodes to nearly 200,000. By move 50, the combinations outnumber the total atoms in the observable universe. This paralyzing chaos is exactly what your daily life looks like. Every single day, you face thousands of micro-decisions branching into infinite futures. One wrong emotional choice at 9 a.m. can destroy your entire day. How do grandmasters survive this chaos? They use the game review. The moment a match ends, they don't just walk away. They dissect every blunder. They isolate the exact second their strategy began to decay. If you play chess for 20 years blindly, a man who reviews his games for just 1 year will completely destroy you. In life, this is your daily review, your journal. If you aren't writing down where your day started to sink, you are doomed to repeat the same losing algorithm forever. Writing is thinking. Fix your review, fix your day. Chapter 2. Embracing chaos and the dynamic strategy. In chess, there is no such thing as a fixed, permanent plan. You might start with a perfect opening, dreaming of a specific checkmate. But the moment your opponent moves, your dream dies. If you refuse to adapt, if you try to force the world to bend to your original plan, you will lose. You must learn to let go of your obsession with controlling the opponent's moves. You cannot control them. You can only control your response. The real world is built on unpredictability. People who demand that life goes exactly according to their static plans are the ones who suffer from chronic anxiety and paralysis. Elite minds use dynamic goals. They constantly recalibrate their strategy as the environment shifts around them. Be fluid, expect the unexpected, and pivot without emotion. Chapter 3. Ultimate sacrifice, vision, and responsibility. Sacrifice is the most famous element of chess. By definition, a sacrifice means giving up something of immense value in the present to secure a victorious future. But you cannot sacrifice if you don't have a vision. If you don't know what the end game looks like, you won't know what to give up. When beginners start playing, they suffer from a psychological flaw. They are terrified of losing their queen. They protect their most valuable asset at all costs, even if losing it means winning the game. They forget the ultimate goal isn't to keep your pieces safe. The goal is to win. In life, what is your queen? Is it comfort? Is it your current ego? Your bad habits? To unlock a greater future, you must have the courage to sacrifice what you love today. But beware, an unstudied emotional sacrifice leads to absolute ruin. And when you lose on this board, there is zero luck involved. There is no dice to roll. If you fail, it is entirely on you. Own the loss, analyze the blunder, and prepare for the next match. Chapter 4. Chapter 4 is about the opening sequence and how it dictates your morning blueprint. Every professional chess game begins with an opening, a series of deeply studied, pre-calculated moves. Why do grandmasters memorize openings? To save mental energy. By automating the first 10 moves, they protect their brains from decision fatigue. This saves their cognitive power for the brutal mid-game battles. The moment you open your eyes in the morning, your opening sequence begins. If you wake up with no routine, reacting to notifications, guessing what to do next, you are wasting your brain's peak energy on trivial nonsense. You need a strict morning blueprint. Waking up at a fixed hour, even if you slept late, and executing a set routine eliminates micro decisions. It sets the trajectory of your day. Start your day with a calculated opening, and you increase your probability of winning before the battle even peaks. Chapter 5. Tactical patience and the long game. Chess players are globally recognized for their absolute silence and stoic composure. The board forces you to develop tactical patience. If you rush an attack out of boredom or desperation, you leave a fatal vulnerability behind. This is the hardest test when building anything valuable, especially a business or a new venture. When you launch a new project, nothing works. For the first 6 months, or even years, you will face failure after failure with zero visible results. The weak quit because they lack the emotional stamina to endure the silence. But the elite know that patience is a weapon. They stay calm, maintain their position, and wait for the perfect opportunity to strike. Do not rush your destiny. Train your mind to endure the quiet phases of the game. Go step out into the world. Try something difficult. Test your strategy. And if you want to master the unseen laws of human excellence, subscribe and protect your mind. Welcome to the Obsidian Mind.